Okay, so um, I was asked not too long ago about the reason why I wanted to do this type of work. And so to answer the question is that um, all my life I've had issues. All my life I've had to deal with a lot. And I'm the type of person that shuts down and doesn't do anything. I don't say anything. I just go with the flow and I deal with it. I was bullied. I had, not just in school, I've had a landlord who bullied me when I first got my apartment. She bullied me. I've had a lot of caregivers who are bullies. So it's not just, teenagers or school kids. It could be adults too. It could be someone who works with you. It could be a staff person. It could be anybody really. So I may get into those later on what's going on. But the reason why I started doing these videos is because I lived through a lot of stuff. And I let people walk all over me because I didn't have the voice back then that I do now. And that is the reason why um, doing these videos is very important to me. I want to make a difference in people's lives. I want to be able to say, okay, I've been there. I know exactly how you feel. Um, to uh, do all these things and not being able to do anything about it. I know exactly how that feels. And not being able to speak up because you're afraid. I definitely know how it feels. It can be very scary. Um, and that's the reason why throughout half of my life I was always quiet until now. Um, just recently I found my voice. I can actually speak up now and I can tell you everything that happened to me and what those outcomes were. Now, I mean, back then, it would be very hard for me to say something back then. And that's the reason why a lot of things are important to me because a lot of people like me a long time ago don't have that kind of voice, and that's the reason why I want to take the time on these videos to advocate for those people. I want to be, tell you my life story, give you some ideas and tips on how to deal with those situations. When I first did the Pure Sport video, I told you a lot of the things I would like to do, and I'm still gonna do them. Uh, but for me, I had to slow down and try to tackle things a little bit at a time. So you may not see a lot of the videos yet on the things I'm going to be doing, but they're still going to be there. They're still coming out. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do, but I'm still working on them. So if you don't see them right away, it's not that I'm not doing them. I'm still working through things. So they're still coming out. It just may take them a while. Uh, so, but I just wanted to take some time to sit down and let you know a few things that, it's I'm I'm struggling right now, and I'm having a hard time. Um, and that's part of the reasons why sometimes I take a break in between some of the videos. Sometimes the breaks are longer than others, and I do apologize ahead of time if you guys have no warnings on that. Uh, I do have bipolar depression, and when my depression's up, I do struggle with a lot of things. I mean, yes, I have ADD, I have depression, anxiety. I've got a lot of things that I struggle with. So normally, when when things are high, my mental health kind of um, keeps me from doing some of the things that I enjoy. Like these videos, I love doing these videos, and I enjoy doing them. And sometimes, I I need to take a personal day, or sometimes I just need to take some time off and kind of regroup, kind of like try to figure out things. And so that's the reason why sometimes if I'm not on for a bit, that's why. And I do apologize in advance that I'm not letting people know when I take time off, and I am sorry, but sometimes I just need it. Um, like this past few times, like this past month, I needed it. Since the last time I put out a video, I'm I struggle. Um, so and and this past week recently, I'm struggling. I do have a lot of anxiety symptoms. My bipolar part of me kind of is interacting. It's I'm not acting like myself, basically. So that's the reason why I needed to take some of those personal days and kind of regroup. And in the near future, I'm gonna try and let people know ahead of time if I need to take a personal day or if I need to take some time off. It just sometimes I need to unplug and just kind of regroup, try to figure out some things before I come on. So like just recently, like in one of my videos, I had to report somebody who was unsafe, and I had to advocate for myself and for this other person. After reporting that other person, I have had a lot of high anxiety, and my depression has been sneaking up on me. So, what I'm doing right now is because where I have so many videos on my computer, I am going to be putting videos out. I'm still going to be giving you guys some videos. I got almost a whole month of videos that I can show you while I'm taking my personal day to kind of regroup. My editing is a little off right now. I have no idea what's going on with my editing, so some videos may not be edited. So and until I can figure those out, I'm just gonna be putting them out like this, uh, without being edited. I apologize for that. But we will eventually figure things out, and then I will start editing again once I figure out what's happening with that. Um, but like I said, for right now, I do want to get videos out to you with so I'm not going to use the editing process until my husband helps me figure that out. My husband has been a big supporter on what has been going on, uh, and I do thank him a lot for that. And I've had a lot of people who have been big supporters of what I've been doing. They like that I'm using this as an outlet to kind of talk about things. And uh, and sometimes, I like to share my experiences. So if anyone else is experiencing what I've been experiencing, they're not alone in experiencing any of this. But knowing that someone else is experiencing something like that does not experiences, but it does help knowing that you're not alone. Um, and I have gone through coping skills to help, and the coping skills have helped a lot. And I think that's the other reason why I'm doing this video is because I have had coping skills to help me um, to process some of this stuff. And I'm continuing to work on my coping skills while I figure things out. Um, and yes, you guys are gonna have videos on um, while I'm figuring things out. I'm still gonna be putting out videos that I've already gotten on my computer, on my camera, all those processing stuff. But yes, back to what I was talking about. I am going through a lot of bipolar depression right now, um and I am going through a lot of anxiety. I've been having a lot of panic attacks. So once I realized that my mental health hasn't been that great, that is when I decided to unplug and to take a personal day to kind of um, help myself kind of work through and deal with the process of everything that's going on, which I know, sorry, dry throat, which I know that I have no control over what happens. Um, Sorry, my phone went off. I have no control over what happens. Um, and I have to deal with that. Um, so give me a sec. Sorry, I'll take care of that later. Um, but anyway, as I was saying that I have no um control over what happens with people, and I have no control. The only person I can control is myself and the outcome I have on myself. So, basically, I feel that I'm struggling very hard. I'm struggling, and I know that I have a lot of support to help me through my struggling period. Uh, and that I know that a lot of things are not my fault, and uh, and I do know that a lot of people go through this process. Um, but I don't want what I'm going through to keep you from advocating for yourself. I want you guys to be able to do that. Advocate. Um, it doesn't it doesn't have to necessarily be the same thing. There's different things to advocate about if you feel very strongly about. I mean, the situation I'm in. If you find yourself in the same situation, say something to somebody about it to let them know what's going on. Even if it's not there's different types of situations that people deal with, and I want you to be able to speak up, advocate, and utilize all those, you know, utilize what you can to speak up for yourself. Even if, telling somebody, like, say you're with a counselor and you tell them something, it's their job to advocate for yourself, for you, and to let people know. If I didn't say anything about Sharon, my counselor, who I talk to, who I adore, would have reported that for me if I didn't say anything about it. But I wanted to be the one to say something because it's not just me who's involved, there's another person whose safety she's jeopardizing that I want to be able to say something for her. I mean, um, I may not know her, but her life is in Sharon's hands when they go out. So if Sharon is driving and she's under medication, what would happen if Sharon got into an accident or if something happened to the other client? You know, people need to think about those things. And that's why I'm very passionate about what I do. I'm very strong-willed. I drive to advocate for people, and that is why I want to be able to advocate for people. I mean, yes, I get scared if I'm in a room full of people, and um so and I get nervous, I get scared, and I shut down. I completely will not talk if I was in a room full of people. Uh and that's the other reason why I started these videos is because I want to talk about things, and I'm scared to talk about things in front of people. So doing these videos gives me an outlet to talk about a lot of things that I need to talk about. And I get, oh my God, I get such stage fright. I tell you, oh man, here's a story about when I was in school, I did a play. And oh my God, I had butterflies in my stomach, and I thought I was not gonna remember the lines. And I remembered the lines. I did good in my play, um, but all I can tell myself is don't throw up, don't throw up, don't throw up. And so I got really scared. So, but yeah, it does take a lot of courage to uh, speak up for yourself, speak up for other people, and do some stuff. Um, and I want to encourage that. I want to be able to encourage a lot of that. Um, oh, sorry, I keep doing that. I don't know why. But I'm getting into it. Um, so I want to encourage everyone to do something, even if it's just helping people out. If you see someone struggling, help them. Or you know, I just want to. I just feel very strongly about helping people. So that's the other reason why I want to do this video right now, to talk about why I started this in the first place. So, but anyway, I do have to end this video for now. Um, I gotta eat something because I'm diabetic. So I gotta eat something, but like I said, but I will like to continue this conversation another time. Any questions, comments, let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.